Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Vegetarian Zombie, and I want to welcome you to my season 2 of Let's Day for Let oh, God, 7 Days to Die, of my Let's Play of 7 Days to Die. And here we go. We're diving into the world. I completely forget what my world name was. Death on Arrival. That's what it was called. So here we are. We're in season 2, and yeah. Here, that cursor is still there. Not sure why. So let's get busy. So I'm playing on default settings. Airdrops every 3 days, which I think is a great default setting. It was literally too much before. I was getting way too much good stuff. Yeah, and everything else. I am playing on Nomad difficulty. I was a little bit tempted to play on the hardest difficulty there is, but I want to like this game. So I decided to hold off on that one. But it's sort of like, Minecraft. I always do that. There we go. Minecraft, I play on the hardest difficulty there is, which isn't really that hard. But I don't know, it just adds a bit of a challenge. So once I get sort of acclimated to this game, I'll definitely play it on a much harder difficulty. Just the challenge, zombies, it's nice to get hammered and stuff. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's really not nice to get hammered. But I was playing this alpha a little bit earlier today, and I spawned right in the wasteland, of course. And I was only, a few steps in, and, a pack of dogs was on top of me. And to my surprise, I killed them. They took a bite out of me, they infected me, and, yeah, but I killed them. I killed one with my fist, and I killed another with a stone axe. That never happens to me. I tend to get mauled by the dogs. So they definitely lowered the power of the dogs. That to me is right away worth the price of admission. Take the feathers, excellent. And supposedly they made the zombies smarter. I haven't played enough to really get an idea of the zombie AI, so I can't really play to that. But I was watching Partially Royal play it, and he just walked up to a zombie expecting it to just ignore him, and it tried to take a bite out of him. And he was really shocked by it. It was pretty funny and stuff. Oh, backpack. Supposedly it's a little bit harder. There's less food, which is funny because I already found... I had trouble already finding food. So there's the heat maps. That's the big one. The more heat, the more stuff you use, the more likely you are to attract zombie hordes. And yes, you can walk across water, but the trick only lasts for a little bit. As you can see, my feet have holes in them and I sink. Forget about any religious connotation I might have just brought up. So let's move. This is a stream. This is a Let's Play without religion or politics. All right. So it sounds like they've also increased the... I should really make my stone axe and get a club. Get a club. Yeah, so they've increased the amount of buildings that you saw. If you saw the end of of the last season, then you will have seen that my two-building neighborhood that I had holed up into had been converted into a tiny little neighborhood, which is pretty cool, except I would fall to my death if I stepped on the wrong place. So it looks like they're adding more buildings, which is nice. Playing this, the game did feel a little desolate, and it still needs, I don't know, this is my favorite biome, and it still lacks a sense of diversity. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, everything is so similar. Maybe the hills, maybe the algorithm, or so forth. So I hope they look at that and maybe add some more biomes. I know this is supposed to be taking place in Arizona. Like, let's just forget that and just do all kinds of biomes and stuff. That would be really cool. I saw a nail gun, partially royale with cheese. Partially Royal found a nail gun and he was demonstrating it. Looked pretty cool. And yeah, it overall looks pretty solid, like a pretty solid update. The only big thing that, of course, sort of got me on the wrong side of it was the fact that it wiped out my map. If it had been able to keep the map, yeah, it would have been one for the books. And what's kind of interesting is that they release this on a Friday. I think they released this on a Saturday, which is kind of funny. It seems weird to do such a big release on the weekend. You'd think you'd want to do something like that on a Monday or a Tuesday, so you'd have a few days to react to any issues that might pop up. But no, these guys were just like, we live at work. Who cares? I'm not going home. So yeah, so they released it over the weekend. Let's see what we got. All right. I'm sort of used to the beginning of I've gotten used to the jumping away from the zombies and stuff. That was really stressful when I first started playing. Just running and running and running, and now I feel like I can just sort of take my time. I seem to be going through stamina a lot more quicker than before. All right, let's make my axe. Did I get some scrap metal? And this is hunting rifle bolt and some cloth pants. You know what's so depressing about the last playthrough I was on? I had a sawed-off shotgun, and I never fired it. I just held it in my hands and said, "No, I'm too good for you, shotgun." And now the shotgun's gone, and I miss it. I miss shotgun. I'm coming for you, shotgun. Wherever you are. Alright. We need to find some buildings. We need to find a place to stay, hold up, start our new life. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. So, we need some... there we go. First thing we need to do is lock down our food situation. I'm a hungry mofo, and I need my hungry man. Come on. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to place someplace somewhat populated. Does that look like buildings? It's so hard to determine what buildings are in this game because the chunks render it so... Hello, nurse. Oh, that had to hurt. She just shrugs it off. She went down pretty easily. Let's see what she got. Let's hope I can find antibiotics. I seem to go through stamina relatively quickly in this, and I seem to move really slow. Again, I don't know if it's my machine. But yeah. Maybe they're doing a lot more computational heavy stuff in this to slow things down. But I can already hear my fans running up like a jet engine. Yes. And it seems that there's not as many zombies at this beginning phase as I'm used to. Maybe I'm just used to it. Is this another nurse? They definitely got to get these remodels. I guess they stun you more? Yeah, she went down pretty easily. What do you got? Lead weights. Don't know what she was carrying them. Maybe she was holding them in her pockets and she tried to drown herself. But yeah, this is kind of pretty empty. Yeah, and you know, again, I know that I can find the hub city by going to certain coordinates, and I don't know. Why do you do that? That just seems... just put the hub city randomly and build off of that, you know? I know, me and my melodrama here. Oh man, this thing is... I feel like I got weights on my feet. Here we go. I gotta find some scrap metal. Swish, and flick. Let's see what she's got. All the time in the world. Gotta go. See you later. Yeah, and it sounds like the developers have increased the difficulty for themselves. They said they were having problems playing it. They were dying a lot. And, you know, you gotta wonder. it really that hard? You know, I've seen other Let's Players saying it's brought back the challenge in the game. I've always had problems with the game. If you've watched the last Let's Play, and I think a big part of this has to be, I've just gone through, I want to say, 8 years of console gaming. I grew up PC gaming, and in 2006, I decided I wanted to get off the upgrade treadmill. I had been upgrading my computer, and then like I bought City of Heroes. I was playing that a lot, and City of Villains came out, and I could barely run it on my machine, just barely. And I was just so frustrated from having to buy, like, I think it was like a new graphics card I was aiming to buy, and I was just like, I'm done. So I took the money I was going to take to buy a new computer, and I took that and bought an Xbox 360 instead, and an HD TV. And then I just stayed playing console games for a long time. And recently got a PS4, so I'm going to get a capture card for that. So I'm thinking I'm going to stream Outlast. And yeah, so it's been pretty good, but PC gaming's been kind of calling me back, and it's been a bit difficult because I'm a Mac person. So I do all my work on Macs, and I have a partition for Windows, which I also do a lot of my Windows related stuff, but I barely touch Windows ever. I've been using Macs exclusively since 2008. So I'm getting back into the system again, and it's a little bit challenging. All right, let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to jump ahead and see if I can find anything over that ridge there. And we're back. And we are back. So far, nothing. It's just been a whole lot of empty place going on around here, which is kind of weird. Let's check out our map. Let's see what we got. So you can see here, I started off here, and I'm sort of circling up. So let's head a little east and see if I can find anything. Maybe a road or something. It's kind of disconcerting. What am I stomping on? It's kind of disconcerting that I've been playing, this has been kind of an empty environment. It's funny, the last 2 times I played, I found settlements relatively easy, so it's... yes, great. Found a road. And I think I have plenty of wool for my sleeping bag. And maybe we can find a few towns in here. We may be able to hole ourselves up. What was that? Love to see the sound design. See the people come up with these sounds. All moaning like zombies in the office. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Do I have any scrap metal? No. Can this be scrapped? Thank you. And we're going to come over here. And there's a bunch of new recipes, I believe. Of course, I don't really know the old one, so it's a little hard to... I can make a bone shiv. I guess I need another piece of metal. I don't know the old recipe, so it's not like it's going to be really new. I mean, I would really notice it, as opposed to Minecraft, where I'd just be like, ah! There's Mr. Screechy again. I like the roads, but I love how that zombie just pops in. He pops in and stumbles and so forth. I've seen a lot of zombies spawn behind people. That's kind of lame. So, developers need to fix that. Hello. Whoa. What was that? That was like a dance move. This guy's moving. There it is, folks. That's your action in this episode. The deers still look like they got like some ants in their pants. Yes, a sham sandwich. Food of kings. So, I've been hearing that if you eat the sham sandwich, that looks like a building. If you eat the sham sandwich, you won't be able to, you might get dysentery and you might die or something like that. Sounds kind of risky. Or there's no cure for it or something. Alright, let's see what we got. Am I being hunted? Yes. Hello, Mr. Kian. Oh, that's why I couldn't make the barb club. Alright, you can get the club. We're gonna do a little business over here. This is my town. Not too shabby. This will be a nice little starting location. Okay. I was playing this just the other day, and again, I did a circle. I thought I could hear a zombie. I did a complete look around. Nothing. And then I got completely reamed from behind. And, again, the sound cues. They gotta get the sound cues fixed. It's completely maddening. It's like you don't know what's around you. And that kind of works, but you start losing... You can't really trust your ears. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, sounds like there's one right near us. Hello? Anybody home? Just gonna check the mail. Let's see what's in here. Alright. So now things are much more survivor focused. People have boarded up their houses again. Give me some context. It's still cool. I like it. But there's a lot of... You know someone's going to clock me in just a few seconds. Alright. Anyone? Anyone? There we go. Hello? Would you like some... Would you like some chili? Oh. Dude's gonna need some Tylenol from that one. Look at how his legs fold up. This guy would be great for a carry-on. Come on. I gotta search his... Thank you. He carried a tin can wherever he went. So he could hold his tears of being a zombie. Okay, that axe swing makes it sound like there's footsteps right behind me. I am glad that they're showing this decay. Well, I guess they showed it before, but I still like it. There we go. Let's get our weapons at the ready. This chili is a weapon in some places. Alright, let's see what we got. What do we got? We gotta loot this place. Loot. I wonder how guns are gonna be in this. If they've completely scaled back. I know a lot of people were complaining about the lack of guns and stuff. I wonder how that is in this too. It's too bad I can't crawl through here. So let's... Am I still being... No, I'm undetected. Well, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy that I found a place that I can call my own. We'll check the upstairs. What is in here? I got my chili out. Alright, I'm not gonna break that down just yet. I just want to see what's up here first. Alright, let's raid the fridge. Is that a pot? Oh, me love you, cooking pot. Come to Baba. That's great. That's great. Oh, that takes so much pressure off. I don't know. I don't know what... people feel about cooking pots, but I've kind of grown to feel that they've been really important. One of the most important parts of your early game, just so that you can have water. It's like that just made this trip worth it. I don't have to worry about water anymore. I can just drink from the toilet. Huzzah! All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna leave that for now, and we'll come in here and let's check out the nightstand. What is this? Bandana? Okay. I will. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I could have shown you customizing my person, but all right. Here's the thing about customizing characters in massive multiplayer. It's just completely ridiculous. You spend so much time working on your customization options, and you never see the results of your customizations. Whoa! Did I just jump like Michael Jordan? And I guess I'm on the bed. And I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I just hit randomize. So when I launched up this thing, I saw that I had customization options, woo-woo. So I went in there and I'm just like, okay, random. And it seems like all you do is you distort your character. It looks completely terrible. So I wish they kind of left that out. Kind of jerky looking. What do we got in here? Or what have you. But I just wish they didn't have them in here. All right. Well, that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the suitcase. We'll call this my... Oh, antibiotics. Lead... Who has a lead trophy? Congratulations, kid. You won the race. Now suck on this for a while. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right. So before I sign off, I think what we might have to do is have a drink in celebration for a successful beginning. I raise my glass to all you folks who are watching. Mazel tov, or what do you say? Huzzah. I don't know. Here we go. And let's have some chili. Kind of funny that the fire comes out when I have the chili. So let's have the chili. There we go. The chili again. Oh. Chili somehow manages to make me dehydrated. Okay. Whatever you say. And yeah, so that's a strong beginning, and we'll go through that oh, I can look through the medicine cabinet now. Another blood bag. And let me just get this. It's a problem with this game. It's like Civilization. Just one more turn. Alright, and can we fill up our bottle? Yes. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Well, thanks again for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I will see you for the next episode. Coming to you at a YouTube station near you. Take care.